Ride or die, we gon' testify. Giving that raw and uncut till the day I die. Till the day I die. Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe. Cowboys Nation on a mission to regain that throne. With our soldiers on the field, we're getting deep in the zone. Giving that CCC, classy Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan, it's who we with. Angry Cowboys fan. Getting that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan is who you with. Angry Cowboys fan. Damn Cowboys! Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man. It's your man with the master plan, the Angry Cowboys fan. And listen, guys, y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all saw the title. I don't have any bullet points for y'all tonight, but I just wanted to get on y'all. I wanted to get on here and touch base with you guys just to see how you guys feel about the Dallas Cowboys, what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys. And as we know, as we are well aware, we are in the off season, but we are in that black hole of the off season where it's just a waiting game for all the fans. It's a waiting game for their front office to do things. It's a waiting game for training camp to start happening, to see the talent that we have, that we've acquired, you know, whether it was through the draft or free agency. It's that time of the season. So right now, everybody is pretty much entertaining. They're entertaining, you know, the Cowboys content creators are entertaining you guys, trying to bring you guys the best possible quality content that they offer, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate every content creator out there that is doing their job, that is just making this Dallas Cowboy content happen in this drought. Truly appreciate you guys. And I truly appreciate y'all for giving up y'all time, for allowing us to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? And with this time of year, it kind of gets me in my feelings as far as like being an ex-player. And it's a cycle too. It happens every single year. Cowboys Nation, happens every year. It's like, you know, the season happens. I'm so into the season, you know, so ready to go for the season. The season's over, and you know, the off season starts, and I start playing a little bit more Madden, and I start reminiscing about the old days, you know, getting my Al Bundy on, you know. I sit back and I'm like, man. But the thing is like, this was only 7 years ago, you know. Understandably saying like this is like the old days, be back in high school and everything. I wasn't able to get that championship in high school, but I never would have thought at like 35 I would have got a semi-pro championship. So right now, Angry Cowboys fans, I am in my reminiscent phase, and you guys are kind of catching wind of all that. So that's why you're seeing like the pictures of me in uniform, the little videos of me trying, trying to tackle people and things like that. I'm just reminiscing. And I'm also showing these people, like I get a couple people in the comment section, like, yo, you don't know football. You ain't ever played football. Like, yo, here you go. And I've probably played football more recent than you have. But that was one of those things. I just wanted to get it out there, let y'all know that yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a lot of things that I could, grow on. And that's why we have this back and forth. That's why we have this open channel of communication, the reciprocity between myself and the Angry Cowboys fan family. I learn from you guys as well. As much as y'all tune in to gain knowledge, to gain information, I gain information from y'all as well in the chat. So that's why I really came on tonight, was to just get a feel for where Cowboys Nation is, to get a feel where the Angry Cowboys fan is. Because, I've been doing the videos and I've been doing the podcast, but I haven't been going live as of recent, but I have been going live with other content creators. Shout out, to Big Time Show. Shout out to West Coast Cowboy. Shout out to Landlord from Alabama with the same handle. See, I can't even say it like that. And he say it smooth, boy. He say it smooth. But shout out to them fellas. We've all been getting together, making this wonderful, classy Cowboys content for you guys to consume and enjoy. And I pray that we're doing a good job. And I got a feeling we're doing a pretty good job. But I've been going live with them guys, kind of working my way back, working my way back into the lives, because there was a time where I was debating. I'm like, dang, boy, should I be going live? Because, I don't want to cuss somebody out. But the way they act with my Dallas Cowboys, I might have to cut somebody out. Might have to give them that raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? But I truly appreciate y'all giving me the time, and because that's the most precious thing that we got is time. But we're gonna freestyle tonight, so I'm gonna use the chat, have a back and forth, like I said, with you guys. So y'all let me know what's going on in your mind. What's going on with you with the Cowboys. But I started out first. I was watching Law Nations live the other day, and he played a clip from 105.3 The Fan. They were talking about the same topic, and then I'm a paraphrasing. That's all I can do, because I can't really give the quote. But this guy said Mike McCarthy knew what he was getting into. With this whole debacle with Mike McCarthy being fed up with Jerry Jones. He's fed up with him undermining him or whatever. And the guy said, well, he knew what he was getting into. It's like, bro, that don't make it right, though. That don't make it like it should be happening. He knew what he's getting into. Like, damn, if that's the case, we ain't never gonna get a coach down in Dallas that's gonna have full autonomy over the team, that has full say over the team. Man, I can see that atmosphere now. Like, let's just say, let's say Mike McCarthy says that he wants Micah Parsons to do something. Can Micah Parsons just go around what Mike McCarthy says, go to Jerry Jones and be like, yo, let's say he wanted the day off, during OTs or whatever. He goes up to Mike McCarthy and he's like, Mike, I need this day off. And Mike's like, I really need you here, and Micah just goes right behind to Jerry and is just like, yo, I need this day off. And Jerry's like, take it. I wonder if that happens. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, but oh, I forgot what I do. I normally, oh man, I'm slipping, y'all. Like I said, it's freestyle, but what I normally do is I go to the chat and I give y'all some shout outs. Nisi, what's going on with you? What is going on with you? Keystone Cowboy is in the house. In the house. Rico James in the house. Swain, boy. Swain, in that Law Nation live, man, you had me crying, dude. You had me crying. Like, yo, these trolls come into these lives and they think that they can just, say stuff to get a rise out of the Cowboys fans and everything. But you got soldiers in the chats that will stand up and be like, nah, I got time today. Yeah. So he definitely had time. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Marcus McFarland, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? JVB boy in the house. Yeah. All right. Metrius Adams. All right, let's see. I'm Rick James, bet you won't see. All right. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, that's who it was on, man. And bro was going off with the lie between me, West Coast, and Big Time, man. He was just naming off quarterbacks, and I'm like, bro, you're just naming off quarterbacks. I didn't want to say that, because I didn't want to take the time up, for the live to just be like, yo, you're crazy, you know, just be like,
You're obviously delusional.
But when he said Matthew Stafford, I was like, hold on. I said this in my last video. Matthew Stafford was with the Lions for 12 years. 12 years. And they did not win. They didn't win a playoff game. In his 12-year tenure with the Lions, they didn't win one playoff game. He gets traded. They make a few acquisitions over in LA, and they win a Super Bowl. What does that say about your team and your organization? You know what I'm saying? So how are you using this as evidence against Dak Prescott? Man, it blew my mind in that. That's why, like, if you watch it, you'll see me like, and just like covering my mouth or something because I want to say something. Jared, what's going on with you, Jared, in the house? But yeah, you was cooking, Swain. You was cooking. You were definitely heating them up, boy. It was NBA jams over there. Oh, Jared, have I seen how mad Shady gets whenever people telling him the truth about Jalen Hurts? No, I haven't. I have witnessed it, like whenever Jalen Hurts was in the MVP odds, whenever he was in the runnings, and you tune in to speak, and he was proud as a peacock, if that's even a saying nowadays. But he was proud. He was proud, like, yeah, Jalen, that's that dude, that's that quarterback. He number one. And then Jalen started going downhill, and you could see his whole demeanor follow. It was just, he just deflated, on national TV. He just deflated whenever Jalen started taking himself out of the MVP runnings. But honestly, I don't know if excuse me, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator over there or if it's Sirianni, to tell you the truth. But we definitely gonna see about Philly this year. I mean, not that I really care, but I don't think any of us care, but it would be something nice to laugh at. Oh man. Swain is the troll cooker. Sugar Daddy's in the house. What's going on with you, man? Yeah, he says McCarthy came in behind the 8 ball. Yeah. He told that analytics lie. He did, man. He disappointed me when he came out with I said that I watched film. I didn't watch film. What? Boy, what? That's something that you should have went to the grave with, dude. You shouldn't have told Cowboys Nation that you didn't watch none of the film. What was you out there doing? You was out there getting massages. That's what he was doing. Hey, I can't hate on Mike McCarthy for that. But be truthful. Be truthful, because if he Said, well, I didn't watch a lick of film, he wouldn't have got the job. So he went in there, he buttered Jerry Jones up. You know, he buttered him up. I need this job. But if the Dallas Cowboys choose to get rid of him, I'm pretty sure that he can get a job somewhere else. Because there are teams out there that would love to have a 12-5 record 3 consecutive seasons. You know, shoot, Tennessee. You know, man, if I was in Cleveland, I might be like, do we want to get Mike McCarthy? Yeah. And speaking of Cleveland, man, yo, Cleveland, y'all front office, listen to me. What's up? I'm the Angry Cowboys fan. Fumble the bag with Amari Cooper. All right, Cowboys front office, go get Amari Cooper. He's having contract disputes. When you can get him, please try to get him. If they let him go into the last, see, that's tricky. That's tricky. You can do it with a coach. Oh, hey, coach, you want to come be our coach for the next season? Sure, why not? In week 5 and stuff. You know, you talk to a player in week 5, yeah, you getting fined. Shoot, they were going through that stuff with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. But I digress. Yeah, we Cowboys for life. What's going on with you? We Cowboys for life. Better raise up. That's what I'm talking about. And that is what I'm talking about. See what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, it's like I'm a unicorn. I'm a shooting stars. Like, damn, I thought I caught him. Nah, but that's nothing to brag about. I'm definitely gonna come back once the season starts. Really, that's when you're gonna see me, really be able to catch the live. Like, oh man, that dude live again. But that's why I salute. Oh, the lunatic, yo. Sorry. The lunatic. What's going on? The lunatic is a day one. What's going on with you? Shoot, that's what's up. It's good to have you. It's good to have everybody up in here. Texas Twister in the house. What's going on? What's going on with you? Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm get you some stuff real quick. Oh. JVB boy. Yo. But like I said, man, there are those trolls that just troll the whole thing. Anything positive that you try to bring to the table, they will shoot it down. Like, you can put out a happy birthday something in the community tab, and you will never see one of those trolls say, yo, happy birthday, dude. You'll never see that. But when they got something negative, say you always see it. Dak Delusional doesn't do that. If it's about Dak Prescott, he don't like Dak. But as far as like giving his insight on other things like the running back situation and stuff like that, he's optimistic in those areas. It's like, oh man, okay. I wish you could see this about your second team all-pro quarterback, but it is what it is. We fan differently, but we all want the same goal, and that same goal is that Lombardi at the end of the year with the confetti dropping on our foreheads. I mean, I know I ain't gonna be there. I ain't up there yet, put it that way. But shoot, I had confetti. If we made it to the Super Bowl and we won a Super Bowl, I'll go buy some confetti and throw it up and just let it fall on my head. I don't care. Shoot. Shoot. Let me see what everybody got to say. What? Sugar Daddy said Matthew Stafford went 0-26 with Megatron. Oh my goodness. But at the same time, that just goes to show anybody in Cowboys Nation that you can have a comparable quarterback, a good quarterback, and a dope wide receiver. But if you really don't have anything else, you're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're not going anywhere. And I get tired of everybody talking about, we had a good defense. How can you say that? A good defense can create 3 and outs. A good defense can stop the run. A good defense can get off the field, barring, we don't have to rely on an interception. That's what a good defense can do. We did not have a good defense. At a point in time in the season, I got to a point where I was lucky, where I felt like we were like actually lucky. We met up with some teams that had a good run game, but because they didn't have a good scheme, they couldn't beat us. Like with the Seattle game, I was like, oh, thank God. With the Rams game, I didn't even feel that way. I felt like calls got no diddy, but calls really got out of hand in that game. But there's only one that people talk about still to this day, even though there were 2 bogus calls in that game. The more negative against the Cowboys is the ones that get held on to. Like, oh, they screwed them on that 2-point conversion. What about that misdiagnosed kicking, tripping? That's what it was. It was a tripping call. Like, what about that? Y'all don't want to talk about that because that benefits the Dallas Cowboys. LB in the house. What's going on with you, LB? What's going on with you? Hopefully everybody's evening is going well. Unfortunately, little man had to go to the hospital. He rode his bike without his helmet, and he tried to do a wheelie and kind of fell off, and thought it was best that he just go get checked out. But he's up there. She sent me a picture of him. He up there like, he's looking at the picture like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't need to be here. Can we go home? But for the best, just to make sure he doesn't have any type of concussion or whatever, he's up at the emergency room. Love you, Kaz. You're going to be all right, dude. Lesson in life. We're going to fall. Make sure you dust yourself off and keep going. Anyway. Let's see. Swain said he hoped that the Eagles keep Kellen Moore for 4 years. That's gonna be 4 years of us beating up on him. Because like when we played the Chargers, it was a close game, but we were beating up on them. For real. We were. And just to see his reaction when they lost, like the way he was pulling his hat down, it really seemed like a Shredder and Ninja Turtle, one of those moments. Like, I'll get you, turtles, Oh man, I laughed after that game. Like, Kellen Moore. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I didn't like Kellen Moore. I'm glad that Mike McCarthy took over the offense. And my thing is, there's so much upside. Like, I don't see how Jerry Jones can't see this. There's so much upside with this coach. The longer we stay in your system, the better our quarterback gets. The better our quarterback gets, the better our receiver, CeeDee Lamb, has gotten. I hate when people say that Dak don't live people's games, because the better Dak Prescott plays, the better Jake Ferguson has played. And the thing with Brandon Cooks, I believe Brandon Cooks it was a scheme issue. It was a scheme issue. They didn't know how to use him like they don't know how to use Kevontae Turpin. And they started figuring it out a little bit. But yeah, they didn't know how to use him. So hopefully in another year of this Texas coach scheme, I always got to catch myself. But in another year of the Texas coach scheme, Brandon Cooks is going to look good. And the emergence of our wide receiver, whatever they're going to call them, 2 or 3, hopefully the offense looks much better. But the reason why I got to slow down on that is because I always say Texas toast. I the Texas toast offense. Like, oh man, Cowboys fans want to beat me up for saying stop calling it Texas toast. I'm like, well, that's what the Green Bay Packers made it look like, Texas toast. Shoot. Let's see. Let me see some comments real quick. Ooh, with Kellen Moore, Philly will be worse this year. I think in Philly, man, I think they got too many cooks in the kitchen. And it's getting frustrating because there are legitimate concerns from Jalen Hurts when it comes to the offense. And people saw that the front office for Philadelphia saw this and they tried to get, they tried to extinguish the fire, but it was already out there. Like, Kellen Moore has come in and changed 95% of their offense. That's a lot. That's a lot to get acclimated to in the short length of time, which is the off season. I mean, I know that's what they get paid for and blah, 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 blah. But that's a lot to ask for a team. And you can say that we did that, but we really didn't do that because we used a lot of what Kellen Moore did, and I hope that we get away from that. But yeah, there was one thing that we talked about on West Coast thing, and that was getting over the hump as far as the 49ers go, because the 49ers are the Cowboys' boogeyman. And in some cases, I think it's a talent issue because they got dogs on that defense. But I think it's more of like Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur, them knowing the West Coast offense, them knowing it. And even Fred Ward said that in the Cowboys offense was predictable. It's like they're used to this style of offense. Like, so Mike McCarthy is going to have to be more on his game to try and trick, because at the end of the day, it is a huge game of chess. It's a huge game of chess with what? 10 pawns and 1 queen. He's maneuvering the pieces. You are making the schemes in order to get these people schemed open. Don't just rely solely on talent, because any sport, for real, isn't 100% relying on talent. There's scheme involved, but we got to have a better scheme whenever it comes to the San Francisco 49ers in order to beat them. We're going to have to beat them at their own game because we're using the West Coast offense. But JV, which past live streams you missed, bro? Which past live streams? It's all good, man. You can always catch them on the replay, but it ain't nothing like being here live, giving y'all's raw and uncut as well. Let's see. What? Trolls can only troll. Is it in a super chat? Oh, let me check. Let me check something. I don't want to miss anything. All right, we good. Make sure I don't miss anything. All right, I have a tendency to get on a roll. Oh Lord, Swain. What are you talking about? Jeez. Oh, y'all cutting up in the comments section. Oh shit. Swain about to sing oh man, he about to sing the East Side High anthem. Oh boy, y'all too much in the comment section. Oh man. What's going on, Mojo? It's pretty much a freestyle. We just in here getting off our feelings, no diddy, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys and what's going on with what they're doing, what little they're doing, I should say. But oh yeah, man, I got, for some reason, man, this memorabilia keeps like jumping out at me. Like somebody tagged me in another post, and it's a Dallas Cowboy helmet with Ezekiel Elliott's autograph on it, number 21. I'm like, man, should I get this? Damn, should I get it? But it's $700. I ain't got $700 right now. $700 gonna go on the rent. That's what that's going on. But see, I like this. I like this. There was that narrative that went out for so long that Amari Cooper left, and then he told everybody that that Dak was the equivalent of a black Kirk Cousins. He was the black Kirk Cousins. It's like, man, Amari Cooper did not say such thing, man. Y'all just want a story to run with, and then you got the Dak haters. They'll parrot, they'll trumpet that same thing. Oh man, he's the black Kirk Cousins. But Amari Cooper credits Dak for his resurgence. Bring Coop back, and the three-headed Hydra will be a nightmare for defenses. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. People say, "Oh, well, you had Coop and you had CD Lamb." Like, man, CD Lamb was a rookie. CD Lamb ain't CD. He ain't CD Lamb that he is now. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had both that and Cooks, and give it to Cooks, man. Even Turpin. I like Turpin. I think they need to use Turpin more. But for real, having Amari Cooper back on this team, like, that's, to me, that is a Super Bowl move. That's like a Super Bowl acquisition. That's an all-in move to me. Is you have these two wide receivers, but you have a question at the third wide receiver, and you're like, we have some candidates, but they're not to the level that we want to see in our three, so let's get this person that is proven, like Amari Cooper. Bring him in. Oh my goodness. Pick your poison. And you can have a mediocre backfield at that point because you got three dogs out there catching the ball for you. And then you got a fourth dog in Jake Ferguson. Man, that offense would be a nightmare for the NFL, boy. I would love to see that. But, they call me selfish. Shoot. Raven, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Angry Cowboys fan, you have that voice like you on the radio, like Don Cornelius. Shoot. The smooth sounds of Soul Train. Yeah, boy. I remember Don Cornelius, boy. Try to play Nintendo. Soul Train, come on, boy. You get a bedroom slipper to the head. Turn it off. Cruiser Cruise in the house. What's going on with your Cruiser Cruise? All this hate on the Cowboys is so repetitive and exhausting. Boom. There it is. I don't keep up with any shows talking about the Cowboys anymore. See, that's the thing. The 3 and 4 letter networks. I don't know if you're talking about content creators, but as far as like the 3 and 4 letter networks, the only reason why I really tune into them is to try and get, to try and sift to get a nugget or two, like, because a lot of the stuff that they talk about is just fluff. It's hate. It's just blah. But there may be that one commentator, that one analyst, that Mina Kimes or something that will give those nuggets that you're looking for, and that will update you on the team instead of slander it. But I also feel like, and this is a lot where the Angry Cowboys fan was created, was the fact that I was mad at how we are represented and how we're covered in the media. And I continue to look at this, and if you can call these players out on the field, I can call you out in your field. What, ain't that the same thing? I'm just critiquing. So, and hopefully some people will see that and be like, dang, am I like that? Really? Really? Am I like that? I should change that. Hopefully somebody would do that. But I know people like Shady McCoy ain't gonna do that. He just gonna dig his claws in deeper, and well, I should say dig his teeth in because it's leaching. But anyway, John, what's up with you? What's going on, John? Yeah, I have never liked Kirk Cousins. Oh, Lord. The dude probably farts in the bathtub and bites the balls. What's going on? Is it a full moon outside or something? Y'all wild for sound tonight. Shoot. Man. LT, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, LT? But I hate to get in people personal stuff like that, like the whole Dak Prescott situation. That was personal. I ain't get into with this stuff. I don't want to get into it either. But all I gotta say, if it was my wife, it was my girl. You better check yourself where you talk like that. I ain't gonna talk like that about you in public. Like, damn. Nah, but I don't want to, I really don't want to get into that. Try to keep it football. But if it was my wife, like, I hate to say the words, you would know better. I don't want to say it like that because it sounds kind of messed up. But at the same time, you know me well enough that I'm going to look at you crazy if you say some stupid shit like, stupid stuff like that. Like, for real. Let's see. Angry and low key. You low key think Stephen A was messed with by Cowboys fans back in the day, and that's why he hates the team so much. He told this story, if I remember correctly, he told this story that he was dating some young lady, and she was a huge fan of the Dallas Cowboys, and she dumped him. And now he hates the Cowboys. GTFOH. Get the hell out of here, man. I would believe more. Like, Stephen A, why you hate the Cowboys? Because I'm a Steelers fan. And that was our rival back in the day. And I still don't like them to this day. I could see that. Like if Shady got on speaking is like, I don't like Dak Prescott because he's the quarterback for the team that I don't like. Boom. Keep it real. Like I got on the Raw and Uncut thing. I'm just trying to keep it real. That's real. Yeah, for you movie heads, that's Eddie Murphy from the movie Life. But anyway, yeah, that's why Stephen A don't like the Cowboys, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, Monstar villain in the house. What's going on? What's going on with you, Monstar? Yeah, we just up here just chilling. Just conversating, having this back and forth. Loving it. They're going crazy in the chats. John. Ooh, you don't know how much I have held myself back from tackling that topic. Like, because one thing that I asked that the 4 and 3 letter network stop doing is watching another grown man's pockets. I want stop worrying about the contract negotiations. Report it when it's done. So I have held myself back on a leash to not talk about that contract dispute. Because I'm going to ask that man. You might want to take a team-friendly discount, dude. You know, might want to take one for the team. You know, I know contracts come up, and this is the market and everything, but you might want to take a little discount so we can have more of a team, so we can have a better team here over at ESPN. You think he's gonna go for it? Hell no. Hell no, he ain't going for that. He want all his money. And anybody people see the many hats. And I'm gonna defend him right now. People see the many hats that man wears. He has brought so much attention to ESPN, good or bad. And they don't want to give him his asking price. Like, come on now. He is your face. He is your face. Like you gave Pat McAfee this fortune. He's your face. Pay your face. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh man, he should take a discount. Does he really deserve 25 million? You know, whatever he's asking for. I believe it is 25. But who am I or anybody, 4 or 3 letter networks, people that are covering his contract to tell him to take a discount like he tells some of these players, including Dak Prescott, to take a discount? Get your money, Stephen A. That's what you do. You get your money, every red penny of that shit. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, Niecy. Yes, Miss Niecy. It is. It truly is. It is. We back on the Matt Stafford thing. I read that. I was like, I don't even want to look at the video. I don't want to see this. This is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. Like, why would you do this, ma'am? What you trying to? Who is this backup now? Who is the LA Rams backup? I don't want to know the Rams unofficial depth chart. Man, my Google be drunk sometimes. Oh, it's Jimmy G. Oh, Jimmy Gentleman. Nah. She don't like the gentlemen. That's what Matt Stafford was. She like Jimmy Gangster. Oh no. Snap into a Slim Jim. Anyway. Yeah, that's all that. Yeah, that's complete disrespect. I would never go out there and yeah, I know you was like you was the head of the cheerleaders, but I had to get your co-captain. What? No. That's something I can tell you about in the bedroom. Like, yes, this is what happened. This is what I did. But to pull a Jada Pinkett, hey man, what is this world coming to? This world is coming to likes and clicks. Shock media. That's what it's coming to. Like I said in one of my videos, man, the highest earning video with the most views on my page is a work relationship between Shady and Joy. Man, so you get people like that'll just go out on 5 limbs. Limb is that big around, and they standing on it 10 toes down. 10 toes down. I like this person when I was with this person. What? Oh my goodness. No, that's what it is. Oh, look at that thumbnail. Click. What is it? 30 seconds is a view for him. Oh my God. See, that's why I was like, I read it and I was like, I don't even want to see the video. I don't want to see the video. She's gonna sit here and disrespect this man that has brought the bacon. He brought the whole pig to the crib. He brought the whole farm. Some people don't know. They ain't got no damn sense. You can't take people nowhere. Oh, shoot. Nah, Jared, I didn't see your link in the chat, fam. Let me scroll back up real quick. Let me scroll back up. See what we see. Nah, I'm scrolling. I don't see nothing, fam. I hate missing the past live stream. That was the last one that I got from you. I hate missing the past live stream. But send it back. Run that back. Thank you, sir. Nixie, stop. yeah. We taking no mercy. We definitely pocket watching Stephen A. Oh shit. Yeah, what see, I had to hold myself back. I had to hold myself back on that as well. And I'm sorry if I have some fans in here who represent this team, but I held myself back from making one of my little press conference video about the New York Knicks. Oh my goodness, I held myself back. Like, I held myself back from holding my phone and putting on a New York Knicks hat and saying it was only a matter of time. I knew it. The Knicks can't do anything. See? Oh man, I'd have held myself back from being petty several times. I try to bring that classic Cowboys content, so I don't want to be petty on them. But it is definitely interesting that you are now going through contract disputes the same time our quarterback is going through contract disputes, and you're gonna sit on that platform and try to talk him out of his money while you trying to get yours. Damn, dude. Like, I don't know if, they're the number one rated show, but sports show or whatever, First Take, but I don't know if they've won any Emmys. Let's see. ESPN First Take has won. Let's see. ESPN First Take. Shit, loading all slow. NCAA 2019 nominee for the Image Award. That's it. Damn, the way that the way Stephen A would talk is like he got Emmys and Tonys, if sports shows can even win Tonys or whatever. But you would have more than a nomination in 2019. I get it now, Cowboys Nation. I get it, Cowboys Nation. First Take is the king of the regular season. First Take kills the ratings. They destroy the ratings, but they can't win the big statue. Stephen A, you and Dak Prescott a little bit, y'all more alike than you think, dude. But the thing is, I think Dak Prescott gonna get it done. The Dallas Cowboys will get a Super Bowl championship. They'll get a Lombardi trophy before First Take gets an Emmy. Stamping it. Boom. Done. Stamping that. Hey, Hugh. John. He said he the hairline of ESPN. Lord have mercy. Sherman Hemsley. He'd be like, yes, sir. Shoot. But man, I like Stephen A. When it comes to his animation, I like Stephen A. When he's giving an objective opinion, an objective critique. But when he trolls to troll, I know it's a character. it's not even a character, it's a caricature. It's a cartoon. But anyway, LT, me too. Me too. LT says, I'm very optimistic for the upcoming season. I think our team will do better than the talking heads think. And I love the optimism. I love the optimism. That's what I love about this channel. A majority, 98% of you guys have that optimistic feeling. Even when things seem grim, we can see the light in darkness. And that's what this is, optimism. Even though our quarterback and everything ain't signed, we know this. We know the negatives, but what are the positives? I'm looking forward to this season too. Unfortunately, last year, I was looking forward to this year's defense. That's when I knew the season was over. I'm like, damn, why am I thinking about next year's defense? Why am I fantasizing of what next year's defense is going to look like? I should be worried about what our defense looks like now. What you worried about? They can't stop the run. That's all. Here we go again. So hopefully we can stop the run this year. I know they're searching high and low for defensive tackles and everything to shore up that defensive line. But as far as the offense goes, I'm like, let's roll. We can definitely pick up pieces if people are willing to get rid of talent from other teams that are at an affordable price, not breaking the bank, but not, going to Temu neither. But my phone rang. But I got faith in this team. I always have faith in this team. They always do something to make me be like, damn, this looks good. Because even if you don't, like with the offensive line, I know everybody wants Tyler Guyton at the left tackle with Tyler Smith at the left guard. But if Tyler Guyton doesn't work out, you can still have Tyler Smith at the left guard with Cooper Beebe, whom was a left. You can have Tyler Smith at the left tackle and Cooper Beebe, who was the left guard in college, with Brock Hoffman at the center, who's going to give you the same, if not better, performance than Tyler Biotish. And then you got Zach Martin and Terrence Steele. And Terrence Steele started to look good at the end of the season last year. It's like, okay, because the first time we played Philly, he was getting manhandled. He got beat like 9-10 times. But the more the season went on, the better he looked. Same with Tony Pollard, but they both were coming off injuries. Excuse me. But with the offense and even with the backfield where it is, I know we have an army in the running back room, but that's the thing, sometimes you can hit them with that one hit a quitter and knock it out. Other times it's kind of death by 1,000 cuts. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Running back by committee in the running back room. But I think we got some solid dudes back there. Even like Ezekiel Elliott, if we're in the shotgun and we need protection from a Myles Garrett week 1, line him up. You line Zeke up on the same side you got Myles Garrett on. If Peyton Hendershot's in the game, our new tight end, whom we just got, he's a good blocker as well. Shipping him, but you're right, LT. You absolutely right. Optimism for this upcoming season. Does that mean I think we're gonna go like 13-4? I don't know. I will save my predictions for the season for a future live. I think I'm gonna do that live instead of doing a video. But yeah, I'll do that in the near future. But I think the future looks bright. That's why I'm wearing shades. Yeah. Anthony, what's going on with you? Anthony likes in the building. Yeah. Yeah. And he a moderator. And he a moderator for anybody that get out of line. See, yeah, you mentioned Stafford. Angry Cowboys fan, did you see? Nah, I still ain't seen no link, Jared. I still ain't seen no link, fam. What's going on? Maybe if I go over to the YouTube side and check it out. Jared, did you see my link? Did you see my link? That's all I say. All I see is, did you see my link? A couple of times. There's no link in the chat. I don't know if it's a button that I press on my side that I can allow links or whatever, but I don't see any links in the chat right now, fam. My apologies. Let me just check that to make sure we on track. And we back. Joe, what's going on? Oh, there we go. My stuff lagging. Joe, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? It's good to have you here, chilling, talking Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. I mean, if you come in late to me, who calling me? Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. I gotta check on the grandkid real quick. Hold on. Keep me updated, okay? Okay. Tell them I love them. Love you too. Love you too. Lord have mercy, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Damn it. Uh, so that was an update on my grandson. Apparently he's gonna be going to Boston Children's Hospital because he got into an accident. He tried to pop a wheel. He fell off his bike, didn't have his helmet on, and hit his forehead. And now he has a small brain bleed. So they don't want to mess with it at the hospital he's at now. So they're gonna take him to Boston Children's Hospital. They're gonna keep me updated. I gotta go get my wife's car at some point, but y'all know how it is, man. Life hits, but he'll be okay. Boston's a good hospital. They just want to make sure, he's 6. So they definitely want to make sure. But thank you guys for being patient and waiting on me to take that call. It was very, very, very important. All right, Raven, let's see. Some of the Cowboys fans that want gone are the ones who think Trey Lance is the future, and they ignore that Lance only had one good season of college, and that's a red flag. Absolutely is. These people are going off blind faith. They're going off they're going off things that are not tangible. Like, well, he could do this for us, or he could do that for us. Like the person that you have at the quarterback position has done that for you. He has done that for you. And if you think Trey Lance is going to come in here and lead this team to a Super Bowl, it's not going to happen. I've already said what I thought was going to happen with Trey Lance. If they're not propping him up to trade him right now, they're propping him up to hit free agency, because, you know, next offseason he will be hitting free agency along with Dak Prescott, and it's going to become a bidding war. The Dallas Cowboys are going to bid on him, and that leaves other teams with the ability to bid on him. If somebody outbids the Dallas Cowboys, let's say if the Cowboys say we'll give you $3 million, and then the New York Giants come and say we'll give you 5.5, you're going to the Giants. Trey Lance is going to the Giants, and then you lost out on that quarterback too, and you're at no position at that point to be like, well, that, yeah, you can walk. No, you're going to be sitting there groveling at Dak's feet, and then it's going to be, okay, we'll give you 65 just to keep him, when you probably could have gave him 57. But the longer you wait, the longer you hesitate. But I just, even if Trey Lance is the future, he is not the future right now. You know, he's not 2025 future. He is more like 2028, 2029 future. Like, I have this feeling in my gut that Dak Prescott, what they're looking to do is Dak Prescott be extended, and they be able to attain Trey Lance and put him in the backup role. If everything falls the way they want it to fall, if he can even beat out Cooper Rush for the backup position, we keep everybody, they will prop Cooper Rush up over Dak Prescott, but then we'll prop Trey Lance up over Cooper Rush. It makes no sense to me. And I believe that's why, like, that Raw and Uncut that I put out, the last podcast episode, that I did, somebody walk in my house. Anyway, the last podcast episode I did, I just went crazy. You know, I went off. There was not scripted. It was off the top of the dome. It was just how I felt as a Cowboys fan, just not understanding these other Cowboys fans talking about Trey Lance can do what your current quarterback cannot do. Like, how do you know this? Like, how? What evidence do you have that will tell me that you are correct? Because I can show you factual stats, factual evidence. I can show you highlights. Like, you just mad that we haven't gotten to a place that you want to be and Dak is at the helm. That's the reason why you're mad. You know, you can't sit here and tell me that it would be like they haven't made that choice. They haven't made that decision because they know it's a bad business decision. Like, man, the Cowboys, the king of bad business decisions, knows that this is a bad business decision. But anyway. Oh. Nah. Yeah, LB, you're right. Absolutely right. No, it's always petty season when it comes to Stephen A, Shady, and Joy. All of them. Man, I try not to hit that, because that's the level of respect I want them to give the Dallas Cowboys. I want them to be able to give an objective opinion about them. I don't want to come across as I hate these people or that I have hate for these people, because I don't. You know, I don't know Shady McCoy. I don't know Joy Taylor. I don't know Stephen A. But what they show me on TV, and honestly, it's getting played out. From Cowboys fans, it's getting played out. from non-Cowboys fans who get tired of the Cowboys being aired all the time, every time. They're getting tired of it too. You know, they're getting absolutely tired of it. And when they start getting tired of it and your stuff starts trickling off, then you're going to have to change up. And then the emperor has no clothes now. We see you for who you are. You're a character. You're not here to update us on our team. You're not here to keep us updated on what's going on in the ins and outs of our team. You're here for the juicy gossip. You're here for our clicks. You're here for the ratings. Man, the Matrix. The Matrix has people. You know what I'm saying? And it's my Angry Cowboys fan family who know that there's something more than what the Matrix has shown you. And that's why you're here. You followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, and now you have opened your eyes to more Cowboys content, more things that's going on with the Dallas Cowboys, more truthful analysis from, we may not have the badges on and everything like that, but damn it, we are fans that love this team and want what's best for the team. You got some that will degrade the team, even though they call themselves fans. But for the most part, boy, I love this content creation space. I love the guys that's in it, and I love the guys and gals that represent it. You guys represent it. Thank you. I truly thank you. Nisi said it was a nomination, so it was half of a playoff win. You get half of a playoff win, dude. Yeah, you start off in the wild card round, and that ain't the divisional round. You start off in the wild card. You just got eliminated in the wild card round. Yeah, and take a network friendly deal for ESPN, Stephen A. That's what you do. Shoot. Let's see. Anthony says, this year seems like one of those years like Dak's rookie year. They gave us 9 to 10 wins, but managed to go 13-3. I feel like this is that type of year. One of those, oh shoot type of years. Like, oh, it's going down. We doing it. And we could have done it. Had the defense stood up. Had the defense stood up and brought that game into overtime, we could have went to the NFC Championship. See, you get me going back to the Dez caught it, and then you get me back to the Romo fumbling the field goal. Oh man, we had times. And for the ones that really love Romo, and like I said, I got mad love for Romo. I thought Romo was a talented quarterback. I hear more about Dak choking than I ever heard Romo choking. And Romo was placed in the game because that was his job before he took the starting position. He held the ball for the damn field goal. That's what you did. They put him in to ensure it'd be a clean snap, a clean hold, and a clean kick. And he blew it. But I don't hear anything about him choking. Like, honestly, would you take that? Or would you take a pick six in the first quarter? Tell you the God's honest truth, I would take the pick six in the first quarter before I would take a place kick that I fumble. But anyway, Romo, you are a dope ass quarterback, man. Man, I know what it takes. I'm not saying that I've played the quarterback position, but I have joked around and, yo, coach, let me try this out real quick. Go full speed. Man, the quarterback position is hard. It's hard, and people, no diddy, but people act like it's just this easy thing, that it's this simple thing. Anybody can do it. We can go in the draft and we can get Dak's replacement and we're going to go to the Super Bowl. Like, wow.
You're obviously delusional.
Like, man. And you call me delusional for having faith in Dak Prescott, but you think Trey Lance can do the job. You're obviously delusional. Boom. John says, I think our team is going to shock everybody this upcoming season. Man, the 3 and 4 letter networks already got them going 8-9. 8-9. I looked at their predictions. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, for real? People don't want to say, but people have said, yeah, you got Dak Prescott. You're going to win 10, 11 games. You're going to make it to the playoffs. And you're already saying that the Cowboys are going to go 8-9, but with Dak Prescott, oh yeah, you're going to win 10 games. Like, they contradict themselves all the time, but I hope the Dallas Cowboys this year, I hope we shock the world. I hope we shock the sports world. Like, I hope we shut people up. And a lot of the times I say, I hope we prove people wrong, but damn it, nah, I hope we prove ourselves right. We got the talent on that team. We got the talent on that team to compete. Like, people that were injured, I'm not putting all the pressure on them, but people that were injured that are coming back this year, it's going to take them a little time to get acclimated. But when they do, this may not be a this year thing. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Jerry, you got to secure some stuff. You got to secure some stuff because this year we can build, make it to the NFC Championship. Build. That's how it happens. I mean, honestly, the 49ers are kind of showing it. You know, they can't seal the deal, but the 49ers are showing it. You make it to an NFC Championship. And you don't win that. All right, we'll be back next year. Make it to the Super Bowl the following year. Building upon it, not, oh, we didn't make it this far. We made it this far. Oh, shoot. Well, just tear it all up and get rid of everybody except for Micah and CD. Oh, and that's a good question. That's a good question, Cowboys Nation. You've probably answered this on other people's lives. But if you had to only pick two, free your mind in the building. What's going on with your player? Free your mind is in the building. But if you only could pick two out of Micah, Dak, and CD, who are you choosing? That's a good question. Who are you choosing? Me personally, I think you can keep all three. I think Jerry can keep all three. It's just him being, well, not even him really, but him and Steven being knuckleheads. You know, I see them. They can keep all three. But if you only could have two, who would it be? Me personally, I'd have to go with Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. I'd have to go with Dak and Micah. I love CD Lamb. CD's my dude and everything like that. But we have witnessed, well, we're not going to witness until the season starts to see how these players actually turn out. But this draft class was littered with wide receiver talent. Littered. They come a dime a dozen. I said it with the West Coast Cowboys. They're a dime a dozen. You can replace a wide receiver. I mean, sometimes you can replace a linebacker / defensive end, but Micah is a generational talent. CD really isn't. You know, he's a great talent, an elite talent, but not generational. You can find his replacement. And I'm surprised, honestly, that they didn't find his replacement in this year's draft. That's why I was so up on getting Keon Coleman just for the simple fact not to replace CD, but to help CD. But in the case that CD is not happy with the numbers that they're giving him, he has the potential to replace CD. You know, somebody's one of those dogs from the draft class we should have got at wide receiver. But Jerry likes to paint himself even more in a corner, and that's what he continues to do, Angry Cowboys fans. But guys, I truly appreciate y'all rocking with your boy tonight. Truly appreciate y'all coming around and just, checking out your boy. And, I apologize for the little, intermission in the middle. But I thank you for, your prayers and adulations for my grandson. God got him. God is a merciful and awesome God. And I know that he has my grandson and he's going to make it all right. And they'll be back in a day. Because, from here to Boston is about 3.5 hours away. And she said if an ambulance can't take him, then he has to go by helicopter. They just want to get him there. They treat children as a top priority, and I love it, and I thank them for it. So he'll be all right, but I do got to get off here so I can, give them a call and see what's really going on. Let them know that I love them, and he'll be back home. But let me see real quick, Jared. Let me see what you said. It said, look up how much pressure is on Jalen Hurts from Speak. That's the Shady Meltdown video. Ooh. Yeah, boy.
Yeah! Here we go!
Oh, I am going to relish. I am going to get into my shredder moment and relish this video. Thank you, Jared, for pointing that out. I'm going to go take a peek at it as soon as I get off the phone. Guys, Joe, thank you for coming. Nisi, everybody, free your mind. There's a lot of people in here, and if I could say all y'all names individually, best believe I would, to give you all individual acknowledgement for coming to your boys live and just spending time with me, spending time with our Angry Cowboys fan family. Without you guys, ain't none of this possible. So I am definitely humbled. I am definitely blessed. And I am blessed to bless you guys with the knowledge that you don't have. And you guys bless me with the knowledge that you have. Kind of like what West Coast Cowboys says. Shout out to West Coast Cowboys. Big time sports. Landlord. Boy, we got some good content creators. We got some great content creators. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming to the live. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Let me just say this real quick, Angry Cowboys fans. That is a super habit. I am trying like hell to get away from saying it's your boy and say it's your man, but it is a habit that I have been saying for years, and it's going to be super hard to break, but damn it, I am determined to break it. So this has been your man with the master plan, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm up out of here. Peace, y'all.